Hello there, sports fans. Um, so today I will be previewing the Super Bowl, Chiefs versus Buccaneers. Um, so we'll go over everything from injury report to my predictions to keys to the game, um, and all things like that. Um, so we're gonna start off with injury report. The Chiefs tackle Eric Fisher is out, and linebacker Willie Gay is out. Um, Wide receiver Sammy Watkins is questionable. I expect him to play. Um, so does Coach Andy Reid. Um, Watkins hasn't played since week 16. Um, I think he will play, and I think he'll help generate offense for the Chiefs. Um, because something the Chiefs are missing. Yes, they have a good receiver and a great tight end, probably the best tight end in the league, and one of the best receivers. They're missing a number two receiver, and I think Watkins is going to fill that role and help them in the Super Bowl tomorrow. Buccaneers. Antonio Brown is listed as questionable. Um, he is expected to play. Um, Cameron Brate is questionable. He missed practice on Friday and is um, he. I don't really know if he's expected to play or not expected to play. Um, I don't expect him to play because he missed practice on Friday. Um, so look for. Um, I don't expect him to play because he didn't practice, as I just said, and he has a greater chance to miss the game, and I think he probably will. Um, so it seems like they're more gonna go with Rob Gronkowski um, as their top tight end. Even though Gronkowski is typically the top tight end, he might get a few more, um, taking over what Brate normally does as well. Um, that's it for injuries. My keys to the game. Chiefs. So keys to the game for the Chiefs. Pressure Tom Brady. The Chiefs need to pressure Tom Brady because he is he's old. Um, and he can't really he's not like a mobile quarterback. So I would expect them, if they can keep a lot of pressure on him throughout the game, he might be rather uncomfortable, and that'll force him to maybe turn the ball over a few times, which can definitely help swing some momentum in the Chiefs' favor. Because if ever you're going to give the ball to the Chiefs' offense, that's good because they have one of the best offenses in the league. The Chiefs' defensive coordinator is Steve Spagnuolo. He was the defensive coordinator for the Giants when they played against the Patriots, and the Patriots were undefeated, and the Giants beat the Patriots. And now he's playing against Tom Brady 13 years later. So that is huge for the Chiefs' defense because, yes, Brady's probably improved and stuff like that, playing differently. He's even on a new team. So at least Spagnuolo has experience against Brady. Another key to the game for the Chiefs: get the offense rolling. If the offense is rolling, it's really hard to stop them because once they're firing on all cylinders, it's just you have Mahomes throwing to Kelsey, Hill, and then you have Tyreek Hill just running 50 yards up the field. Then you have a few runs mixed in. So they also they should also run the ball. While most of their explosive stuff comes through the air, I think they also need to establish the run game, and they also should establish a lead running back, meaning a running back that handles most of the work. Mahomes, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and Le'Veon Bell are all cleared to play and not on the injury report at all. They all fully practiced. At least I think they fully practiced on Friday. So I expect the lead back to be Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with Le'Veon Bell not doing too much. So probably maybe Bell like 5 to 10 touches with like Clyde Edwards-Helaire getting most of the running opportunities, even though Williams has showed a lot of what he can do throughout the past 2 games against the Bills and against the who did they play? The Bills and the Browns. Um, so I think it will be Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think he should be the lead back because he's definitely the best of the three. That's all for keys to the games for the Chiefs. Over to keys to the games for the Buccaneers. Establish the run game, just like the Chiefs. Get both running backs involved. Fournette has been better in the playoffs. Ronald Jones was better in the regular season. I think it's going to be mainly an even split, maybe a 60-40 split in favor of Fournette. They need to pressure Mahomes. However, they shouldn't blitz against the Chiefs because the Chiefs were extremely good against the blitz. However, they have the people to bring the pressure just on a typical 3 or 4 man rush. Especially off the edges, they have Jason Pierre-Paul, who could end up being a big factor of the game, and they have Shaquille Barrett. They also need to keep Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill in check, and it's hard to do. It's extremely hard to keep both of them under control. They weren't able to handle Hill the last time they played in the regular season because Tyreek Hill had 203 yards in just the first quarter. So most people don't get that in a game. They can't let Hill have 200 yards in the first quarter again. And just because they can't let Hill doesn't mean they can't let Kelce. So they need to make sure they cover all the good receivers. And then one more I just thought of for the Chiefs. They also need to make sure that they play tight coverage on Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, and Antonio Brown. Because all three can hurt you. Because they're all extremely good wide receivers. But that's basically it. My prediction for the game is, you ready? It is Chiefs by a score of 35-31. So I think the Chiefs are just going to be able to run up the score. I don't think it'll be like the Chiefs run it up and then the Buccaneers try to come back. I think it'll be a competitive game. You might be able to hear my dog, I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be a very competitive game. With a bunch of great plays. You have two of the best quarterbacks in the game going at it, but on opposite ends of the age range. So I think it's going to be the Chiefs, 35-31, with Patrick Mahomes getting MVP honors for the second straight year. So I would like to know your pick in the comments. You don't have to tell me the score if you don't want, but that would be cool too. But definitely the team, and we'll see if you're right. But try to comment the score, as well as the team. You don't have to do MVP like I just told you. So like and subscribe. Comment your pick for the Super Bowl. And thank you for watching. And go watch the Super Bowl. So that's it, and goodbye.